Hey y'all, Erin here. Welcome back for another homeschool update video. It is November 2024 and I'm going to be giving you our update for what we've been doing this November. So as our core curriculum, we are using My Father's World, and I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So with that in mind, we are going to start with World Changers. So we are using World Changers as our main curriculum for our family subjects. That's something new we're doing this year. I'm really enjoying that we can do so many things together. So we do our devotion, history, science, and our read aloud all together as a family, and that has been going great. So I started this devotional series this summer and we're so close to finishing. We just have like 2 left. So as soon as we finish this is a great devotion, by the way. As soon as we finish this one, we will jump right into this one. This is the one that came with the World Changers curriculum. This is God is in Nature, a kid's devotional. And I'm looking forward to this one as well. For our read aloud, we are finishing up, you can see our little bookmark right there. We are finishing up Little Pilgrim's Progress, and I have definitely enjoyed this book. I can totally see how this is such a best-selling book. The first part was Christian's story, the second part is Christiana's story, and she has traveled on her journey with a group, and so it's been kind of a different type of story than it was with Christian, and both stories are important. And I see so many things about our Christian walk, because sometimes you're going to be having to do things alone and fight the giants yourself, and sometimes you're going to have someone along the way to help you. So I've been enjoying both sides of the story, and it's great. Definitely love it. I'm so glad we're reading it this year. For history, we are reading this book. This is the Museum of Salt and Light, Marvelous Museum of Salt and Light. And this is a My Father's World resource. So for the last 3 weeks for us, we have done William Bradford, which I even learned a few things about. That's always fun when you're going through something with your kids and you're learning too. We did William Bradford, which was perfect for November. We did Rembrandt. I love any of the artist studies we do, so that was fun. We did some fun art things with him. And then we finished this past week with John Bunyan, so that was so perfect. It went perfect because, as you know, he is the author of Little Pilgrim's Progress. So history is going really well. I'm enjoying it. For science, we are still using these two. Kitchen Chemistry and Inventor's Workshop. And again, science this year is a lot of experiment focus, so I'm kind of picking and choosing what works and what doesn't for us and reading the things in between. For language arts, we are doing language lessons for today, level 4, and we are going through spelling power. And I noticed in the teacher's manual, they have a spot for handwriting, and I think because World Changers is designed for a 3rd grade, but you can use it for 2nd or 4th. That's why they have the handwriting thing, because 3rd grade is the cursive. And so I was using a handwriting for Timothy, but because we're doing more writing for language arts and we're doing writing with history and different things, I feel like we're kind of giving enough writing that I'm gonna jump into the writing workbook probably after Christmas time. Okay, so one of the big things for us is we finally, yay, finished math level 3. And it does feel like such a celebration because it's a big workbook. So I did go ahead and get the Good and the Beautiful level 4. And we've been using it now for a few years and it's working for us. So I'm gonna keep working with it. And that is it for my 4th grader. For my 1st grader, we are doing Learning God's Story. And the big part of this, of course, has been this workbook. This is where we are doing our language arts, like our handwriting, our dictation, our phonics, things like that. And it's been going really well. And they still had it pretty much set up so that on Mondays you would read out of Animals. And then you would read out of Things Outdoors. It was kind of a science book, but it's like usually 1 or 2 pages, so it's real quick. And then they had it usually set up for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays to read out of here, my big book of 5-minute devotions. Love this book so much. Now that we're on week 13 now, we just finished week 13, they're starting to sprinkle things in differently, and I'm just kind of following along where they have things planned out. So we were using Dimensions Math 1A, but when I bought my son's level 4, I went ahead and bought her the level 1 math, so that after our Thanksgiving break, we'll start him on his new workbook. Lesson 1, we'll start her new workbook, lesson 1, and that'll be really easy to keep track with, and I'm familiar with the program, so that'll be, I think, really great. The most exciting thing for my first grader is we finally started the Bible reader. So we just finished our week 13, so it kind of took a while to get into it. But it's really sweet having them read out of here, because at this point, you know, we've been doing all the practice in the language arts workbook, and then you start reading there and she's like, that's it, we're done. But it's been great. We started the Bible notebook. You're gonna spend the first 2 weeks that you're in the Bible notebook just on the first page. And so it starts off a little bit slow and gentle, and then as the year progresses, you start writing more and writing more throughout the week. So I'm really enjoying this. We recently flipped through my son's Bible notebook from a few years back. A lot of good memories, and he remembered the stories and drawing them, and he's like, oh wow, yeah, it does progress and you have to write more as the year goes on. So I told her that this is something that we'll keep forever to remember as she went through this. Another thing that we're doing now for her is we're going through the books of the Bible. So you start with one book a day, and then just the next day I will say, okay, what is Genesis? And then she'll say beginning. What was Exodus? And then we'll say the exit. And then we go through, I do a review of all the books we've already done. And then when we get to the one we're on, I was like, okay, well, and then this book, and then I'll read the sentence or two. And then the next day we'll go through all of the books. So each day she builds upon it and builds upon it. And then it'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, and then for my 4-year-old, we are going through Voyage of Discovery. Nothing too new to report with him. We are still using Big Thoughts for Little People every Monday as we go through the letter of the week. That's going well. Big Book of Things to Spot. He enjoys this so much. Just a lot of things to count, and a lot of the pictures, you can talk about the scenes on there. What do people do all day? He's enjoying this and all the cute characters. I had picked this up for a few dollars at a thrift shop, and so whenever we're doing like a devotion or read aloud or something, maybe history, he just needs to have something to keep himself busy. I'll turn it to like a coloring page or a maze, or just something, a handwriting page that he can work on while I'm reading. And then I also have this little dabber page for him, so we do just a letter of the week for that. Now, someone commented and said they enjoy seeing my read aloud, so if that was you, thank you so much. And I wanted to share a few of the other ones that we've been doing. We are reading this series as a family just for fun, and we are on book 2, which was Wednesdays at the Tower. We are so close to finishing it, but this is just pure fun. These are 4 children who live in an enchanted castle, and the main character is Celie, and she has been charged to take care of a magical creature, and it's just really cute and it's adventurous, and I'm enjoying it. Now with my 4th grader, we are doing the Wing Feather Saga for bedtime together, and so I enjoy reading, as you can see, but I enjoy the one-on-one time with my kids with this. We are in book 3. The first one was okay, pretty good. It's kind of hard to get into the world, figuring out all the words, what they mean, and where they are, a little bit of fantasy. And the second one was kind of sad. They go through a lot of trials, and so far this book 3 is my favorite. There's just some sweet things that happen, cute things, funny things. It kind of feels like they have a little break from all of the major adventure that they've been on. So as I know, there's another book, they're gonna have some more trials and adventures and stuff, but so far Timothy and I are really enjoying that. Now, like I said, I am filming this the 3rd week of November. Next week is Thanksgiving, so we are taking the week off of school. And I wanted to go ahead and film this video just in case you needed some new Thanksgiving read-alouds, and I'll share some of my favorites. This was a new to us book. This is Cranberry Thanksgiving. It's really cute. They have a recipe on the back, and you can either cook the recipe when you eat it, or you can do what I do. I just get a box from the grocery store, and I use that, and it works just as good. The other one I want to share that I really recommend, this is the Thanksgiving Story. This comes in the Adventures of U.S. History, but this is a good one. This is Thanks for Thanksgiving, T is for Turkey. This one's just silly. I read this one to my 2 classes at co-op yesterday. It's so fun. 10 fat turkeys, rhymes, and it counts down from 10 to 0. A very thankful prayer. Llama Llama gives thanks. The Bernstein Bears gives thanks. I think this is my daughter's favorite. This is Pumpkin Patch Blessings, Franklin's Thanksgiving, the Sunflower Parable, the Pumpkin Patch Parable, Bear Picks a Pumpkin, My Happy Pumpkin, We're Going on a Leaf Hunt, In the Middle of Fall, Arthur's Thanksgiving, Countdown to Fall, Fletcher and the Falling Leaves, The Little Scarecrow Boy, The Scarecrow, this is one of my favorites, Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn, and Leaf Man. If you have a Thanksgiving book that I don't have on my list that you think I should check out, let me know down in the comments. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Surprise! I am gonna have my kids jump onto this video and share their favorite book. So Evie, I have our huge stack of Thanksgiving books right here. Can you let me know which one is your favorite Thanksgiving book?
It's this one, Cranberry Thanksgiving.
Cranberry Thanksgiving. Why is this your favorite?
I like this one because the mama gotta know you can't that there's this guy, Mr. Whiskers. He was kind of a grumpy old man, but the grandma's daughter, Annie, she thought he was a nice man, and the one that grandma invited for Thanksgiving, he was kind of a little criminal, and
you're right.
And I like it because I like the pictures and all the scenes.
Yeah, this was a fun book. Cool. Thank you for sharing. That's Evie's pick, Cranberry Thanksgiving.
This one.
What is this called?
10 Fat Turkeys.
10 Fat Turkeys. Why did you like this one?
Because there's so many 10 fat turkeys.
Did you like this part where you go, gobble, gobble, weeble, wobble?
Yeah.
Was that funny?
Oops.
Yep, oops. Now there's
7.
And then you count down from 10 to none. Gobble, gobble, weeble, wobble. Oh dear, now there's... Yeah, that was so funny.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Now there is 2.
Yes. This was a fun book.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
After we read this book, what did we do? What did we do after we read this? Did we make something?
Yes,
What
a
we,
turkey.
We made a turkey. That was so fun. This went perfect with Thanksgiving, huh? Since we're going to be eating turkey for Thanksgiving. What do you enjoy reading?
The Winged Feather Saga, book 3.
You're enjoying book 3? Who is your favorite character in the Winged Feather Saga?
Janna.
You like Janner. Why do you like Janner?
Because he has to protect his brother and sister.
What is like his title called?
Throne Warden.
He is a throne warden. That is something I have never heard of. What does a throne warden do?
He protects his little brother King.
Yeah, his little brother gets to be the king, and he's the firstborn, and he is the protector. So that's cool. You're the firstborn in our family. So do you feel like you kind of relate to Janner? Yeah. What has been your favorite part of the Wing Feather Saga with Janner? What do you like that he does?
He doesn't give up sometimes.
Yes, he doesn't give up. He does. He tries really hard. What's something that Janner loves that Mama loves?
Reading books.
Janner loves books. He wants to be in this like part at the school they're at right now where it's called the book bindery, but he is actually learning how to fight. So I'm sure that's going to come into play soon. All right, so thank you for sharing. His favorite book series that we are reading together right now is the Wing Feather Saga. Today is my precious little Penny girl's birthday. In the comments, guess how old she is. Do you think she is 1, 5, 9, or 11? What do you think? What do you think this little cute puppy girl is? How old do you think she is? Okay.